What's up, everyone? Today I am feeding the bees. So I only have 2 hives I'm going to do this to, and I already did one, but I have one more to do, and I waited for today because it's going to be a nicer day, and I made a top for it. It's for the nuke up here. This one was a little light, and I had another one that's light. I'll show you in another video here, but then I have to take off the 2 supers, but I don't think I'm gonna have time for that today. So I have sugar syrup. Now what I did is, this is for the fall, so you do 2 parts sugar, 1 part water, and I had this mixed up, and I have Hive Alive. They sent me a bunch of packets, liquid, so I'm putting that, I already put that in here, so this will really help them out. I found last year when I used the fondant Hive Alive, it really saved 2 of the hives that in the winter that needed it. So I would think this is gonna help them through this winter if we can get it capped off in there. So, and then probably only have a couple more videos of doing bees because fall's here, winter's here, and I don't want to go into them. I don't like going into them once it hits October. So I got treatment to apply again, oxalic acid I'm gonna do. So yeah, gonna be busy next couple of days, but for today I'm gonna focus on feeding that one, and then I'll get those treated too this weekend. Now all I did is cut up some plywood, put a hole in it, 2-inch hole, so I can put my rapid round feeder on there. I like to use these. They're pretty quick, they're easy. I got this idea from Frederick Dunn, and I really do like these, so I'm gonna use that. See how these girls are doing. And it's cooler out, so I'm not gonna dig in there. We're just gonna set this on top. And put the feeder up here. Fill it up. I always do a little drip down the center so they find it. And that's all she wrote for that one. Now that'll be close. We'll see how they do. They should take it down fairly quick, actually. Forgot this piece. This is the center, and it has it so the bees can't go over and basically drown. And that just sits right in there like so. They can come up and start eating out of there. Now I'm gonna place a rock on here so that doesn't blow away. Once they find it, this goes quick. Last time I did this, it only took 2 days and they had it all gone. So here's the lid. I'm just gonna leave that there because I'm gonna put that lid back on there. Well, being that went so smooth, let's go take off that honey super. Now I just want to peek at this hive because I might give them some syrup too. This colony's just been doing great. Look at that. You know, it won't hurt. So maybe I will. I'll have to mix some more up. They drew most of that out, so I'm gonna mix some up, and then I'll put another box on top and we'll add it to them. But I have a little bit of feed left over, so I'm gonna give it to this one because it already has the feeders on it. Let's see. Now it's only in the 60s, so they're moving slow because they're cold. So that's why I don't like opening them up when it's like this. In the late season, when you do the treatments, that's the worst part, is it's cold out, so you got to be quick. So I'm almost wondering if I do the OA rather than doing the apple bar. Alright, let's take off that flow hive. That doesn't need to be on there anymore. One good thing about having weeds around up here, you fill up your smoker pretty quick. Alright, they're up in here. I guess I haven't really checked it. Let's see. I don't see any on the end. Alright, girls. Trying to take this off. Now when I look down in here, this is all capped. Now this is the part that's tedious. I have to take every one of these out and shake them off so the girls are back in their hives. Because I don't want to bring this into the house or garage with a bunch of bees on it. You can see they drew it all out. So it'll be ready for next year. So there was some honey in here a while back in one of my videos, if you guys remember, and it was capped, and I'm not expecting any of it to be in here now, because once winter comes like this, they'll start taking all this honey from up top and they'll start packing in down below. So there shouldn't be any honey left in here, but there was only a small patch. It looks like they're doing a good job cleaning it out, so. These girls are all set for the winter. They have plenty of stores. So only thing I'm gonna be doing is mite treatment on them, and then I'll put the fondant on top of here, and that's it. And they're ready for winter. And then this flow hive is ready now for next year. That's what I like about these things. And then I'll go back on this hive. So like I said, I'm gonna feed this one. Put that in there. I gotta get that clear. I almost forgot this again. If you don't have this in there, you're gonna have bees all over on top. So now, by having this in there, they can't get out when you put this top on. So what we're gonna do is set this on. That's what I like about the rapid rounds. You don't have to go into them. Now I know it's good to go. I gotta mix up more syrup, and I like to let this sit for at least 8 hours, because otherwise, when you do, and when it's 2 to 1, I like to let it sit for 8 to 12 hours overnight typically, because it dissolves all the sugar. Now if it's 1-to-1, you could do it right away, and it dissolves it just by shaking it. So I'm gonna mix this up, and then tomorrow morning I can do it right away, and there won't be any bees in here. I don't have to suit up. I'll put it in here, and then I'll put the rest of it in this one. So yeah, and then this weekend it's gonna get warm again. I'm gonna go into those hives and do that, so I'll take you along next week with that one. So yeah, that'll be it. That's it for this one. Glad you guys see me again.